there comes in their lifetime a special moment where they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered a chance to do a special thing, unique to them and fitted only for their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. Sir Winston Churchill.
Let's get it. Welcome to another edition of the Self Mastery Audio Experience Podcast. I am Franklin. I got my man Maestro Mike Maestro Turner to my left. I got my man Justin from JC Desserts to my right. What's good, fellas? How we doing? Good.
Real good.
Good.
No
cool,
complaints, bro.
Yeah,
no
man.
complaints.
Yeah, it's been a good day. Been a good day, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, I got
good week. You know what I'm saying? We got it's week for them. You know, we talk.
True. We come to them weekly. We come to them weekly.
So they like, okay, what's been going on?
Right. Man, look.
And we just released the episode with Travis, so we got to start there.
That's gonna say. Let's jump into that. Set that off a little bit. So what was that like, man? That was fire.
That was
amazing. I hope y'all check that out, but definitely if you haven't, take the time to.
Facts. And don't be thinking all the big interviews, Stro leave Justin at home and he don't tell Franklin about it. Listen, y'all. Those episodes are not shot in the evenings. We do this in the evenings. Everybody got their time allotted for it. People of high influence, people who are traveling on tour stuff, I got to get them whenever I can get them.
Right.
And so we do have a special guest, and Justin got to be on that joke. So he got So we can announce it now because Travis Sales, we got Travis Sales, but we do have Phil Bryant, extraordinary producer. Oh man, nice. He's a musician for Kirk Franklin, music director for Tamala Man.
Oof. I mean, resume fierce. Okay, I see you.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Father, family man, worship leader.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be crazy, yo. Let me tell you something. I'm still trying to figure out.
How'd you make that happen?
Bro.
All right.
Bro. I mean, it's not a game. Like, and let me tell you something, bro.
That's wild.
I'm living. What is it, Jeremiah 29:11? And I really got a good one. I got a really good one. I'm not, we don't press our beliefs on y'all.
True.
I just want y'all to see what it look like. The truth is like a lion; it defends itself.
True indeed.
So it's just that. Well, I guess I need to talk about this. So I am being coached by ET himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So literally, he's doing the coaching for 30 days. Mm-hmm. You bet your brown round I signed up for that.
Yeah. That was actually pretty dope that he did that.
I sure did sign up. Jasmine sent it to me, and Jasmine was like, "Mike, I was like, I'm down. I'm like, let me tell you something. And you know what? And that's why I say that's why you don't follow your heart, because your heart instantly says, I'm Maestro. I'm good. I don't need that. Like I got the book. I got the. I listened to his podcast. Let me tell you something. You never there.
I was gonna say.
And it don't hurt to stay a student.
That's real.
It don't hurt.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to stay a student. So, bro, I'm talking about
I like that.
Every day.
Yeah.
I'm talking about feeding.
Oh, wow.
Feeding. You don't get to interact back. He's talking and you listen. As you should when you're getting coached. Yeah. And so fire. Shout out to ET for that.
Man,
he gave us this scripture, and that was Isaiah 41:10-11. Can you pull that up?
Yeah.
You can pull it up, Frank? Yes. That's just what I've been on, bro. I'm talking about all day. Pull that joker up, bro. And I'll edit if I need to. I ain't worried about the time it's taking.
Isaiah?
Yeah, Frank got to pull up on the phone. Give me the Apple Apple goggle thing.
Yo, have y'all seen?
That thing's crazy.
Man.
I'm not ready. I mean, I'm not gonna be the old guy in the room.
Dude,
but it's like
this
is a bit much.
Like how the phone did what the phone did. Them goggles.
Can you feel it? You can feel like this is. Remember when Mike Jones was the only one that had an iPhone back in the day? Pastor Jones,
dude.
Bro, this is iPhone 1. Like this is the beginning.
The start, like when the whole metaverse started, That felt like a shift, but it won't. I don't think it's this.
This is
Because
different.
I was watching.
This is still metaverse,
I
though.
mean, but I'm saying like.
But I know what you
way
mean.
it's set
The way
up
they
is-
try to jump too fast. They try to jump too
Yeah.
fast.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is meta, because what
Yeah.
this is Gary Vee was saying it's not going to be so much as virtual reality, but it's going to be augmented
Yeah.
reality.
So now you interact.
So it's still the metaverse. It's
Yeah.
just that they going to just merge it.
Dude.
No, that's what. That's what's gonna happen.
There's so much in that, but all right, let me see. 41
Yeah, man.
verses 10 to 11 says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for
Get in
I am
that
your
mic.
God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. See, all your angry enemies lie there, confused and humiliated. Anyone who opposes you will die and come to nothing." What translation was you reading into? Is there any other one that was kind of a little?
NIV.
Okay.
Are you on NIV?
I use New Living Translation.
Go to NIV real quick, because the words do matter.
All right, here we go.
Read it again. Oh, bro, it's all good. It's all good. Go ahead.
All right, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Yeah, that wasn't another one. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Yeah. That's definitely a different in that translation.
So where we're at with it is so long we've been reading whatever, and
Yeah.
just saying, oh, this is great. It's an
Good
inspirational
stuff.
story.
Right.
Time to run. Time to yell. Time for the organ.
Right.
Time for a charismatic move. But what the way we're learning it and the way he's teaching it is like, no. That's a application. That's an app.
I like that.
I'm no longer seeking revenge. It's a principle, Frank. I'm no longer seeking revenge. I don't have to dig 2 graves now.
Wow.
And when you operate in that fully, you don't even care about what happens to the person who wronged you. You're not even.
That's facts.
It's not even on your mind. But when I realize how much ego
Yeah.
that we carry when we get hurt.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so you're like, well, how you get that out of that scripture? Did you hear it? Anyone that opposes you,
Yeah.
if you're doing right, of course, if you're honoring the commandments, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you're there, there's just an automatic covering. And people are like, well, some people get cancer, some people get, you missing it. You're missing it. Everybody has a purpose.
Right.
Not everybody's going to be healed from cancer. Not everybody's going to be.
Yeah,
Not everybody's going to make it through a car accident. This is basic instructions before leaving Earth. Less stress. Peace that passes all understanding.
Right.
So if I'm getting peace that passes all understanding, that is literally what I apply.
Yeah, I like that.
To get peace, even if I got cancer, even if I got, you know what I'm saying, a terminal disease, even if the job is gone, even if I got haters, bro. We about to tear this place up. Let me stop before I start running around in here. It don't matter what it is.
That's real, man. That's good. I like
It don't
that.
matter what it is. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna warn y'all right now. I'm cooking. Like I said, I'd have been under the gun. I'd have been under the fire through my boy ET, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it is. Gave me the upgrade because, and we're not even gonna talk about a lot of that on here because we're gonna do that on Saturday. But a lot of what people are missing is the spiritual side.
That's real.
Justin can tell you when we was just back and forth every week. I'm like, bro, you prayed today? Like you praying during the week?
Right.
Because what we think is missing, it ain't an LLC related thing. It's not tax related. It's not.
That's good.
This is a website. It's not that. That's the little stuff you can do with your hands. There's a place beyond that that you can't control, like that TV show, like that cronut. You didn't. That just came out of nowhere. That just, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You could have looked at that cronut and be like, you know what? That's sweet.
On to the next. Yeah,
Good for him.
that's good.
I love that for him.
Right.
But something pressed on you, and you was like,
And that's big.
that's something that pressed on you. That's
Yep. And that's a big point right there. Like, you don't realize how many things you maybe overlook. It is pressing on you. Like, it is pressing on you like a cronut, opportunity at a, TV show. But, how many times do we just, that ain't it? Thinking that ain't it.
because
Not
by
realizing.
us not living principle-based lives,
what we're doing is we're more concerned about how we gonna get the groceries, how we gonna because of management of funds, because of management of funds. I'm not. This one ain't for the group that's super struggling right now. No, I'm talking about the people that spend $100 VIP on the weekend and then you eating ramen noodles on Monday. The one that got J's lined up by the door, but you don't have food in the refrigerator. So we're talking about like that. When you living in this principle-based life, you're living life on the offense instead of the defense.
I like that.
When you're living on the defense, you're concerned about your inspection sticker. Mm-hmm. When you're living on the offense, you know that has to happen.
Right.
It's not. We're going to have groceries. We're going to have. Oh, we're not going to go to Outback this week.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
That's just the difference. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you have peace through it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You have peace through it because you literally you understand how it works, how everything moves. You understand the pecking order.
Yeah.
It's like Outback is way low on the priority list.
That's what I was finna say. Yeah, it's priorities.
Priorities. That's it.
That's it.
Priorities. What's getting met? Like, I think that's like when you look at it for low income housing or something like that, where people, you can be a college student. Like, are your basic needs being met? Just being able to live.
Right.
Like a lot of stuff, I was talking to, I was at the farmer's market the other day, and we were talking, me and just the guy who runs it, and we were just talking about the price of it is to go to work, to make, how much does it cost to make money? Mm-hmm. Just on that realm.
I like
just
that.
Like, just thinking about that, and it's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's big, man.
And how the peace comes in for the person that's fighting me in their mind right now. They're fighting me.
Hearing that.
The peace comes in if I be faithful over this, if I be faithful over inflation, if I be faithful. There were people that made decisions that it's 2020, we're on lockdown, and the best place I should go is a strip club. That is where I should be. Yeah, I should be at a strip club right now. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
That's good.
That's not the principles.
That's good, man.
I know that's a lot to be saying. You know what I'm saying? I know we PG on this podcast. We got kids watching, but we talking about adults making decisions.
That's real, though.
In 2020, we seen them in clubs. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. That's what you're using to take ease your mind. Right. I get it. Right. But literally, we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, and that means you're not living a principle-based life. It brings more stress.
Right.
It brings more stress. You have unknown stress when you're not living on principles.
Wow.
You won your girl cheating from going to jail.
Yeah.
You won somebody disrespecting you at the light from going to jail, catching a charge.
That edge.
When you going on feelings,
that's big.
You hurt.
Yeah.
You hurt.
That's good.
I'm one. Franklin, you didn't make it to the call on Saturday, and I blow up. I done messed up the whole chemistry.
Yeah.
We were saving lives. You did make a mistake.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm not on principle, I'm like, this brother has been down for years.
Yeah, it sounds different. It's a whole different delivery. And that's the thing too. The principle, you hear the principle as far as the person that you're speaking to. If they're principle driven, they hear it. They know it's not like, oh, oh God.
And you feel it.
Yeah, it's way different. It's the conversation actually is less, less words and more of the understanding. Like,
ain't nothing like Papa saying, do better.
That's it.
Shit.
It's less. 2 words.
I'm disappointed.
Yep. Yeah,
did y'all feel that? Was anybody triggered listening just now? Was anybody? Yeah. I'm disappointed, Junior.
Dude, that messed with you for
that joint right there.
That dude messed with you for a few days.
That joint, you hold that. And you know what's even worse? When they don't say nothing and just walk in. Hey, look, Dad just walk out the door. I done told Frank shoulder up the whole podcast. Okay, his arm is sore right now.
Good shoulder. We good.
Your dad just. I'm like, let me stop beating this man's shoulder. All right, so your pops literally walks out the door and says, and he don't say nothing. He just grabbed the lawnmower because you.
Yeah.
And he just started cutting, and you done went in the house, right? You did your homework, if you did your homework, and then you go in and say, you done walk to the refrigerator, and I'm talking about, I can see it right now. I got the Capri Sun, whatever it is. I'm like, this like 12. It's like 12, 13, right? You're like, and you come to the door, he look at you like, you know what I'm saying?
It don't work like
that was worse, dog. I'd rather just get the fussing.
Right.
Because it's like, and I'm definitely going to use that strategy for mine. Yeah,
I was gonna
definitely
say
use that strategy.
It's a different weight.
Sometimes the silence is.
Yeah, it's a different weight to it.
Yeah. But like we said, principle is we do it in love.
Yeah.
And when you do it in love, you can have a lot of tough conversations in love.
Yep.
All right, listen up. This is Stro saying, get ready to embark on a journey to wellness with our incredible sponsor, Motivation Central, the elite training center for your mind. I want you to imagine reaching for the next level in your life with other individuals who are just as passionate as you are. Join Franklin and I every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. for group coaching calls designed to transform your mind with proven strategies and high-level accountability. In the chaos of life, self-care often takes a back seat. But what if I told you that creating the best version of yourself could be as simple as immersing yourself in the right environment with others who are hungry, and the culture of celebrating each other is already established? Hey, what if I told you that switching the lens on your big goals and dreams, looking at them differently, would make them more manageable? Think of your dream like a huge block of ice. Well, to make that an ice sculpture, you'd have to start by hitting it once. In our sessions, we believe in balancing the 5 pillars of success: mind, body, spirit, soul, business. We come together to share what we call small wins. These are small goals that were executed this week that will ultimately lead to these big dreams that we all have. It's a call to action, an invitation to take your success journey more seriously and make every day a success. Your new chapter begins now. Join the movement towards becoming the best version of yourself with Motivation Central, the elite training center for your mind. Join today by visiting patreon.com/Maestro Turner or visit our website at www.maestromotivates.com.
Personal, development.
What is it?
What is that? This is where this is centered around. This conversation starting with that. But what is personal development?
That's all we at. That's all we do.
You got Webster's dictionary definition, not necessarily their definition, but what's that mean to you? What's that mean to you? What's that mean to me? How would you define personal development?
No, go ahead, take it out.
Well,
I did make them. I was like, all right, I'm ready. I did make that move. But
I'm just saying, but I feel like you should just go for it because it's like I'm like a cheat code because I teach personal development. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
well, yeah.
that's like a cheat code, bro. Like I'm about to wax deep on that joint. I'm just like, you give yours first.
Yeah. My thoughts on that is, personal development. I see that as
because you're doing it.
Yeah, it's the work. It's the work that you're putting in on the things that there's a need. There's only something that you can do. There's only things that you can do. Like, there's things you can get help with and all that. And we're going to get into that too, like, when do you actually need help. Mm-hmm. But there's only a few things that you can do.
Right.
And I say a few, I don't mean like one or two. But the work, the internal work, only you can do that. So personal development to me is literally when the spotlight, however you want to put it, when you're on that stage, that's you. That's the time that you put in when you're out here in this world or wherever you may be. The personal development shows up in those times where we see, maybe not, and it's not even for necessarily everyone else to see, but you yourself say, man, I know 5 years ago, I wasn't doing this.
Right.
You know, here now, I know I know where I've come from. So that's why I see it as. I see it as, straight up the work that you put in for yourself, not for anyone else's benefit, but for yourself to say, look, I know I'm capable of doing more. I know I'm capable of doing whatever it may be. And that's the work you put in. That's what I see it as.
Yeah. No, I kind of follow up on that too. I kind of broke it down.
You're walking personal development,
Yeah.
bro. You can't be who you are and not.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it like, as we kind of brought it up, and I'm just thinking about it now. It's like I broke it into like 3 different parts. So it's awareness, just the acknowledgement of
Awareness.
Taking
You
notes,
know,
man.
I want to be personally be better. I see where I'm at. I see where I want to go. The next is, okay, how do I get there?
Yeah.
The willingness to change.
Okay, see, so now I should have went first there.
Yeah.
I should have went first. Okay, no. We coming back.
Yeah,
We coming
yeah.
back. No,
Yeah.
you. I want you to do the exact same thing, but I want to
So-
take our time on it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't. Wait. Don't go no further because I want to
Okay.
stay on awareness. So
Okay.
my definition was going to be the work that nobody sees.
Okay. Like
Simple. The blind grind. Y'all know I used to. You remember that?
We gotta do that.
The blind grind. Oh, the blind grind ain't going nowhere, bro.
I know that, but
It just keeps it's principle, so it just it lives on forever. We're gonna give it new life. We'll reintroduce it. But the blind grind is a campaign that I did when I first started speaking in schools.
Some of you Maestro, I'm doing it. I'm pushing. I'm working hard. It ain't just working hard. It's working smart, man. My dad old school, y'all. My dad said, don't just work hard, Mike. Work smart. Because it's different. Some of you working hard, you grinding, you doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not working smart. So you got to take the time and get in that blind grind. The blind grind is the grind nobody sees. What are you doing when the coach is not watching? What are you doing when the CEO's not around? What are you doing like for real, after practice is over, how much push-ups do you do? What are you doing when nobody's watching, when your mama's not around, when your sister's not around, when nobody's around? What are you doing? That's the grind.
Just a jingle or something like it's really powerful.
Yeah.
It's the work that nobody sees. And so real quick before we get into awareness, because I like that. I want to do this. I want to break that down, Justin.
Yeah.
Stay where you at. And my lady, that's literally how I came up with it. Maybe somebody said it before me. I don't know. I never heard anybody else say it. She was like, this dude was kind of like throwing jabs at work. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, always looking over her shoulder, looking at her number. Oh, numbers down today. You know what I'm saying? Like doing that kind of thing, a little silly thing. And so she said she never responded. What the last part of scripture said? All your enemies will oppose you.
Yeah.
It won't work, right?
Right.
All right. Yeah. So she literally never said nothing for like months. All of a sudden, her name was top. And it dropped down on me, blind grind.
That's it.
While he was running his mouth, she was grinding.
Yeah, focus on what she doing.
Literally, folks, you
Focus
could
on
have
somebody
passed.
else.
You could have stayed where you were,
Yep.
but you started focusing on who's behind you, and we pressed towards the mark. We ain't going
Yeah.
backwards, man. Let me
Man.
stop. All right,
was
so
gonna say, yeah.
Justin gonna lay this out. He got
That's
the
a
layout
that's a
for.
whole nother conversation.
It's a whole nother
Shit.
conversation because we got to move forward. We're not
Looking
going
behind.
backwards at all.
I mean, how many times you've seen just in track and field or whatever, you see somebody look behind, they fall down.
Gone.
The Michael Phelps where he got that
Yep.
gold.
Come on,
When he
man.
broke the records, when he became a
going.
legend.
Yep.
The guy, don't even remember his name, second
Yep,
place.
exactly.
And they freeze framed it. He was like,
Yep.
looking at Mike, like,
That was
bruh, don't watch me, watch TV, bruh. Don't watch me.
That was it. Look,
But let's get back to the awareness.
get
So,
into that, yeah.
so Justin has what we call, this is what I call the personal development. I mean, this is what we call it, and we're laying it out in an applicable way. So that's what it seems like he got. So
Yeah.
since he got that, let's roll.
Yeah.
So the first one is what you said.
Awareness and acknowledgement is really what it is.
So I don't want to just boom boom boom.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's talk about awareness
Yeah.
because people are not self-aware.
yeah, that's big.
And that ties in with what we was talking about. It's like, bruh, when do you get help? How do you know you need help? How do you know that you may have a disorder?
Yeah,
How do you know that you're hateful?
that's big.
How do you know that you're abusive, verbally abusive? How do you know? If you can't see the bars,
Right.
you don't even know you in prison. You have no idea you in prison. So how do you know? And self-awareness is one of the biggest things. It's one of the biggest parts. If you're going to start developing yourself and becoming what we call the best version of yourself,
Right.
it's going to take self-awareness. So what is that to you all? You know what I'm saying? Like matter of fact, no, let's do not the what it is to you thing. Let's do the how did you raise your self-awareness? That's what I'm gonna ask both of you.
Man.
And I can start with mine.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Because mine was getting around people who were self-aware. Period.
That's I was about to say.
Period. I mean,
That's real.
Because bro, I gotta be transparent. I was talking about on the call, on the coaching call. I thought when you get into it with your wife that you sleep in separate rooms for days. I thought that was how you.
That's what you see, right?
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
I saw my dad go in another room and sleep for days.
Yeah.
Sometimes a week.
The person who's seeking the self-awareness that you speak of.
Well, they're not seeking self-awareness because they don't even know they're not aware.
Yeah, don't know
But-
they need
well-
So they're seeking a better life, but they don't know they need to be aware.
right.
Yeah, that is
It's
one
a
way.
catch-22, right?
So yeah, what are the breadcrumbs to say, hey, like even just this is the trail on the okay, you kind of getting it now, you're getting somewhere. Okay, of course, at the end of the train is going to be, I need a coach, I need a mentor, I need
Church,
something.
whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But what are going to be the clues to be like, okay, there's something missing.
I think
Yeah.
too, like
Go ahead.
something that we kind of how we started off. There's something pulling on you. Something that's pulling on you or pulling you in a direction. The resistance between that, I think, is a breadcrumb, because either you're not moving in that direction and you should be, pursuing whatever that might be, or you are going, or you're pulling away from something that you should be going after. So it's
Right.
like I guess I could say like a double-edged sword in a way, where obviously there's something that you're missing. Something's blocked. You can't see the directions you need to be going in, or the direction you need to be going in. So it's like a resistance I think you feel if you're that's we're talking about self-awareness. So that's, I think, a part of self-awareness, to be to realize that there's a pull that I'm not either allowing to be pulled towards, or I'm pulling away from.
I think that's good. I think it's the combination of all of what we're about to mention, because that's a part of it.
Yeah.
I think another part of it is what do we always say? Success leaves clues.
That's big. Yeah.
Losing leaves clues too. And at some point, you got to see the clues. I'm losing. My credit score is not good. Flat out. Let's stop all of the.
Yeah.
My credit score is not good. My attitude.
Yeah.
I'm always angry, and we know it's everybody else's fault, right? It's everybody else's fault. But at the end of the day, I'm still
I'm always
angry.
angry.
And some people don't know they're angry, so I can't even say that. So it's like, yo, for real, you don't know you're angry. You don't know until you get a brand new girlfriend. She like, yo, you've cussed out 3 people since we left the house. In the car. They don't even know you've cussed them out. They're riding in their car. They've cut you off, whatever they did.
Yeah.
They can't hear you, but you've yelled, you've beeped your horn, you held it. I should be questioned.
Right.
I have to question success leaves clues.
Yeah.
So there are clues that, okay, whoa, I need help. And help is a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
And that totally lines up with his first point of awareness.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta admit it.
Yeah.
Admit you need help.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're listening to this, you should already know you need help. For real. If you're listening to this right now, trust me, you need it, because I need it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we all.
Yeah, but it's tough for some people.
Yeah, no.
It's tough. That's like the first. Man, it's hard to say I'm an
You say
alcoholic.
some
Ego.
people, I think that's tough for everyone.
It's hard to say I'm
Yeah.
I am addicted to food.
Yeah. Yeah.
How could you?
I'm addicted to cronuts. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say that.
Shoot.
Especially when you're in the room.
You let that one go. You let that one go. That's all
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Keep getting the cronuts, but don't get them every day. You can't have them every day. You can't, okay? You're addicted, all right? You know what I'm saying? You're addicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Me and Angie had a nice country-style donut. We had two of them. I had one. She had one. We had two.
Okay.
We had one. I guess, yeah. I want to make sure nobody. And that was on the weekend. Guess what? I'm at what? I'm at 110 right now on my push-ups. 110 today.
I'm behind. I got to catch her. He going to talk trash.
I'm at
Where you at, Jay?
110 today. Bro, let me tell you
Y'all
though.
lucky.
I was banging today.
See, I that's the one thing. If I ain't get it started in the morning, I know I'm gonna be behind. I'm gonna knock it out. I'm gonna be good. I might lose-
That's
I
the
might
clue
knock
right
some.
there, doing it in
Yeah.
the morning.
That's the big part.
So how do we connect this?
Yeah.
So awareness.
Yeah.
I think somebody has to tell you, because I've had to tell people in the group, what you're doing ain't working.
Yeah.
Flat out. It just ain't working. So what do? How do we? It's not, let's not get stuck on shame and doubt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I coach knows that. We don't get stuck on doubt. I mean, not shame and doubt, but shame and fault. Bruh, like, if this is a court of law, we got to deal with that.
Right.
I happen to not be the judge. And, you know what I'm saying? God do that for you. So what I'm here to do is help you say, now what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You aren't getting your 100. That's a fact.
That's it.
Now we got to go Omaha.
Right.
Peyton Manning,
Yeah.
we got to say Omaha. That means we got to do something different. Omaha. We got to do something different.
Yeah.
And that's tough, because when you feel like you're doing good, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many times that happened on the call Saturday? Like,
Yeah.
how many times are we on the call and hear somebody say, I felt like,
Right.
and my win is kind of, so we
Yeah.
do share small wins that's the whole point of the call. We share small wins. And we have people that feel like they feel even intimidated, even though our small wins are sometimes bigger than others.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, they're small wins.
Right. It's
I get
yours.
more. If they only knew when they're trying to impress me with wins, that I'm more excited about you saying, I straightened up all my stilettos in the closet. All my suits are on one side and my jeans are.
You give him the sauce. Don't give him that.
If you only,
Don't give him that.
if they only knew, I'm more excited about you making every single day this week. I was on Beast Maestro. I made the bed up.
Yep.
Cause it's the little things.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? What's number 2, Justin? Give us number 2.
Yeah. Shoot. So yeah, first one was awareness.
Yep.
Acknowledgement.
Whoa, don't go past it. We want to. Okay,
No,
acknowledge.
that was
okay.
one and
That was part together.
Yeah, that was
Together.
1 and 1.
Oh, that's 1 and 1. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because being aware.
So, what do you mean when you say acknowledgement? Remember, bro, you a beast. Frankly, you a beast. We've been on this journey for a while.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the babies. I'm talking to people who don't know nothing about this. The experts, I don't even know why you watching this. You know everything. I'm here for the people that's like, for real. They might have they rolling up the blunt right now listening to us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we what does that mean when you say awareness and then acknowledgement? What does that mean?
I'm thinking, what is the jump? Awareness.
Is it awareness first? Is what you're saying?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause
Oh, so it don't matter, chicken or the egg.
Because I'm thinking.
but it's a combination.
Yeah. They work. They're hand in hand as far
Because I'm
as.
thinking, if I desire to be better,
That's the acknowledgement.
that's what I'm gonna say. Because I'm gonna sit there with myself and be like, I got to do better, whatever it is.
So let's put acknowledgement first. Acknowledgement. That's almost like when they say, I am an alcoholic. You have to first acknowledge that you are. So let's do that
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is,
Oh, well, yeah, we was doing that. But
the second one was,
what was the second one? Shoot, I got it in my notes.
no, we just said it. We just
you
said
talking
it.
about
Awareness and
acknowledgement?
acknowledgement.
Yeah, okay, so awareness. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
acknowledgement and awareness. The awareness can only come once you see something wrong. It's like, oh, something's wrong.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
He's doing it right. JCDesserts.com.
Yeah.
Oh, he offers coaching. Okay, boop, 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 boop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then as I get immersed in that culture, a different culture, where they aren't shooting people, where they aren't drinking, where partying isn't the number one thing. We this is getting heavy. When I get into a different culture, it feels like a motivation central promo,
Right,
but it's really not. It's really
good.
not
Yeah,
because
no,
we good. We like doing what we do, whether
good.
you want to jump in Motivate Central or not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all can't even see it. He got the shirt on. Yeah, he got the shirt on.
Yep.
So whether you jump in it or not, this is not a promo.
Yeah.
This is not a shameless plug. But you do have to get in a culture. So before there was a Motivation Central, there was Varina marching band, and me and Justin were on that joker together, and I say we turned out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And so after that, I hooked up with another culture, and me and Beans and John and Mitchell and Shati, we formed a group,
Right.
and we were making beats together, and we met a lot of people. I remember meeting KRS-One and Lil Boosie and Yo Gotti, and it was just. Did I say KRS-One? That was amazing. Just meeting so many people, meeting Kendrick Lamar in the studio, and just, it took me places. Being in a culture of people that were like-minded, it's just 1,000, as Snoop would say, 1,000 more powerful than you doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
So acknowledgement,
So yes,
awareness, and then
that's-
where we going.
part 1, part 2. Well, that's 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I like that.
Part 2, the willingness. You got-
Willingness to change.
No, all three of these are connected then, because the
Yeah.
will. I think you gotta have that inside of all of these.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because
Somebody's happy with it, bro. First of all,
being able to-
this is what I tell people: why you coming up in this church faking it? You see, I talking my teeth on that joint, bro. Why are you coming to church and faking it, bro? We could be in the bando right now. We could be rolling up the finest of herbs. We could be drinking. We could be at the bar, and we could really be abusing ourselves. Like, let's really go out with a bang.
Right.
You want to come in here and point out everybody else's stuff, and you want to act like you. I don't even get it no more. I don't understand anymore. Like, it says I'd rather you be hot or cold.
right, lukewarm is.
So I can see why God is so upset with people who are halfway.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you halfway? You don't even read at home.
That's so confusing.
Me and you ain't been on a date in years.
Yeah. That's very confusing.
No, the Most High is saying, we ain't been on a date in years.
Yeah.
When the last time you been on a date, Justin? Watch how quick he answer this. When the last time you was on a date?
Yesterday.
Boom.
Yeah.
So we got people coming into the holy place, the house of prayer,
Yeah.
and you're not really that? Yeah, choose you this day. Like, choose you this day. Are you going to be a dentist or are you going to turn up?
Right.
Because last time I checked, dentists don't have much of a social life,
Yeah.
especially when they're in school. You know what I'm saying? Bro, my mom had a friend who, a doctor, just got his degree.
Yeah.
Celebrated the day he got the graduation and got a DUI, hurt somebody or killed him or something.
Oh, wow.
Lost everything. They took it back, all that.
Wow.
All them years. You see what I'm saying, bro? Sometimes you can't talk your way out of certain situations that you behave yourself into.
I like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we talking about the willingness.
Yeah. I mean,
Justin
that's-
went and did a PDF. He got a PDF on this podcast, boy.
Because even as
big
you were saying,
though,
I'm
man.
thinking, like, willingness, like, I could be sitting here rolling up a blunt, like you was saying, light it. No, before I even strike the light.
It's legal, Justin. It's legal. Well,
It's
my
legal.
brain cells ain't legal.
It's legal. Oh,
That's the difference.
nah, picture this. I'm lighting this up,
Yeah.
trying to I'm low on the lighter fluid, getting it going.
Yeah.
I need to stop smoking.
It happened right before you hit it.
Soon as I say,
Yeah.
thing is lit, boom, I'm
I was
smoking.
gonna say there's
we
a
back to
decision.
normal.
And only the real gonna admit it right now. You listening right now to this podcast.
Willingness.
Only the real gonna listen. And only the real gonna write in the comment section. Yeah. I do that every time I roll up.
Yeah, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And then you move forward with inhaling.
Man.
But the thing what you should be doing
push it,
is
though.
you should literally, when that happens, okay, so Stro, when you feel like doing this, what do? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do. I cut on that podcast. You know it's heavy hitters I'm cutting on. I'm not talking about a woman should cook for a man. Not them kind of podcast. Men aren't chivalry is dead. Bruh. I'm cutting on power. I'm cutting on heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm cutting on that, or I'm the old fashioned Bible app. Press play, boom,
Yeah.
favorite, and just let that joker run.
More than enough on there.
Yo, you're fighting with a knife, and your adversary, yourself, and the adversary has got a machine gun dogging you.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking that your positive thinking is enough,
Man.
yo, your positive thinking that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's good to have.
But you're gonna need principles.
Yeah.
And so my like I said, one of my principles is literally when it's seen with the very appearance of that evil thing,
Right.
or the thing I shouldn't be doing, I'm literally offsetting the thought, so that thought won't grow a tree. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I told Dickie that. I said, yo, Dickie, I was like, bro, where when?
Yeah, I remember.
He said, in the grocery store.
Yeah, so throw it
I
in
don't
there.
know why, but when I get in the grocery store, I just think about all types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, because in your heart is number wicked in there.
Yeah.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah.
We all like that. That's why we do what we do, because we know it's nothing but ugliness in there.
Yeah.
You know, you ever thought about just throwing a chair at somebody for no reason? You know what I'm saying? See, y'all gonna leave me alone on that one, but I have.
man.
I've thought about hitting somebody for no reason. I'm like, I'm in the, y'all ain't never been to the grocery store. I'm like, yeah, I could take him. he don't even know you looking at him, Stroll.
Over there looking for
I'm like, nah,
cereal.
yeah, he probably
Messed up, man.
If I would have to get. Yeah.
Think out the whole plan.
Yeah, figuring out a whole plan, bro. Is chilling, minding his own business. Yo, awareness. Back to the awareness.
Yeah.
What's going on in your mind ain't even real. Half the time.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't call me. I figured. What did you figure? Tell me what you figured, because I didn't call you back in 5 minutes. What did you figure?
Well, I can say I thought you were, playing games on your phone. Then you got distracted off your phone and went to something else. But I can make up a whole story.
A whole story, and it ain't
And
real.
It's just my phone was over there. I was over there.
We just cured a marriage problem right now. We've just cured a boo problem.
There's
Your
a
boo
lot of-
thing, hurt.
A lot of jokes on Instagram about that. Like,
It's not
you call your
real.
wife, she don't pick up. You think she being kidnapped or something?
Bruh, it's not real, bro.
It's not that. She's
And you ever
sweet.
got the pacing, bro? I'm talking about this is back in the day. I ain't on that stupid stuff now.
Man.
I'm not on that. That's immature. But what we're talking about, first of all, I need you to know you don't trust that person. If that's what you're doing,
Yeah, if it's that much.
y'all ain't got much. Because it's like, you pacing the floor because they ain't picked up the phone?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy.
Oh, bro. Sweat. And Franklin's sweating right now. You know what I'm saying? He sweat all the time.
I sweat all the
So
I ain't wasting a lot of energy doing it.
Franklin
That's just
sweat
what I do.
all the time.
Sauna.
So yeah, we ain't fitting it. Yeah, bro.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot. So it's just like, bro, I really need that piece.
Yeah.
I need that piece.
But Justin, you got a great. I like how you're breaking this down, and
yeah.
I think we talked about acknowledging or admitting briefly when you need help, like, and identifying that. That's a part I think too in your, a part of the awareness side or acknowledgement side is that help side or help piece, because you talk about you had the band growing up. You had different types of groups. That
No,
helped
both of us.
kinda-
We was in the marching band together.
Yeah, different groups that helped.
It was a
kinda
culture. We were
create.
crazy.
That's the thing. So early
We
on,
were band geeks, Frank.
and
I
that's
need
a
you to
cult-
know.
Is
Yeah.
that a part of the culture you think?
It was.
So that's something that unites.
We almost needed help. Some people needed therapy to get off. I mean, it was rough.
Oh, wow.
People went to college to do band because they didn't want to give it up in high school.
Oh wow.
And if you talk to anybody that's doing marching band right now, they'll tell you, bruh, it's just something about it, bro. We talking about the military-esque.
That's
I can do military without getting shot.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't actually go to war. It's just, but it's kind of war, and it's like close enough without going to actual war. But I still get that military feel. And we were so intense, and then we had the practice, and all the way to August carries all the way over to December or November, the competitions, and we spanking, and you know, bro.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So okay,
Yeah.
so you guys had that.
Yeah.
But the person that maybe doesn't have that, what's a way to, I don't want to say throw yourself into finding a culture to be a part of or anything like that?
Motivation Central, the elite training center for your mind. I like
You
what
like
you
that.
just
You like-
did there,
you
brother.
did that.
We just
Y'all
gonna
been
keep the
practicing
laptop
that.
down. We gonna keep it down so y'all can see it.
But no, that's real.
Patreon.com.
That's real though, man. Like,
Maestro Turner.
You think about it, like just even that type of example.
We
of,
waiting on you. Justin's really in there. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you see it right here. He in there. Yeah, you got access to us in raw form.
and that's big. Like
Yeah,
you know,
what you're saying is
you got to get that.
kindergarten grade level of finding this. Find one person that you really look up to.
That
in some
part.
type
I like
of sense.
that.
That part.
Whether it's business,
Yeah.
just their, I don't know, personal life, whatever, how they carry themselves, whatever it is that attracts you to that person, you know, start with that.
That's real.
You know, you speak
That's
about
real.
a lot. You know, big Jay-Z lyrics or big Jay-Z overall.
You know the type,
businessman.
loud as a motorbike,
Oh, Lord.
wouldn't crush a grape in a fruit fight.
I mean, see, that, I'm saying though, that's something that's in such a close proximity for anyone to reach.
Yeah.
You know, like he said, you know, find that. I'm not saying, you know, hey, Jay-Z needs to be your you know.
Hey,
thing.
now he was mine. He was
But-
mine. The blueprint is in his stuff.
That's the thing.
You can get past the cussing or whatever. You may
He
not
said
agree
that.
with everything
Yeah.
he say.
Yeah.
But his principles
Yeah.
was legit. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And that's what I'm saying too. Is like, you know, you don't
Streets
have
is
to-
watching.
Oh man, don't.
Blocks keep clocking, waiting for you to break and make your first mistake.
Man, don't. We gonna have an episode on.
Ooh,
bring out every
but
lyric. Nah,
did you
we
hear
couldn't.
that? That's principle.
Yeah.
If you are to survive in the jungle, and this ain't we ain't talking. I'm not talking about streets. I'm not from the streets.
Right.
I'm from Chesterfield. From Chesterfield. You know what I'm saying? It was like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And then we moved to Varina when I failed the 6th grade. That's how I ended up with Justin in the high school. So, bro, I'm talking about the stockbrokers are watching. Your boss is the person that's trying to get your spot on the basketball team is watching.
Yep.
The courts keep clocking. The football field is clocking. You know, the defense is clocking, waiting for you to make your first mistake. You can insert whatever. It's a principle. A principle is universal.
That is true.
Yeah. Yep.
And people miss it. They look, that was nice. He's talking about the hood. He's talking about Marcy. No. I'm inserting me in there.
Yep.
I'm inserting me.
And that's the point.
You know what I'm saying? What it said? Yo. No nation will be able to oppose you.
Right.
But what it say to me is no nation will be able to oppose Maestro.
Right.
That's what it said when I read it.
That's you.
When Justin read it, it said no nation will be able to oppose JC Desserts.
Yeah.
Period.
Dude, that's heavy.
Come on, bro. I will make your enemies your footstool.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say you got to get upset, Justin. It ain't say you got to. Yo, we got principles. That's what you wonder why we. So, you got to go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read my man. Read my man that sent the joint, sent the DM, bro.
man.
Yeah, you got to read that joker.
And we gotta get that up.
Yeah, you got to read that joker, bro.
Up on the screen though.
Yeah. I'll
But
get it.
yeah,
I'll
man,
get it
just-
on the screen, but you just read it.
Just do the work. So, you know, one of our followers, just a message from him to, you know, just
You can shout him out. I mean, he's worth it because
Chris
yeah.
Cords, KRIS.
Chris Cords, man.
Cords.
Love you, brother. Peace be upon you.
He said, Maestro, how you doing, man? I just want to let you know that you've been a great inspiration to me for many years, and I'm so glad you're going strong, putting out content, and keeping the good work going. Much respect.
Hey, read what I wrote back.
that's
I want them
true.
to know this is how we do. This is how we do. This is not a flex. I need you to know that when you writing me in the DM, you getting me. It's not it's not Franklin.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's me.
So he said, Stro said, God gives me strength, fam. Thanks for the support over the years. You all blew my platform up, and I'm grateful.
Y'all blew me up.
I will continue to speak life and encourage you all. Yeah, that sounds like
All right.
that
That's
sounds
it?
right.
That's it.
But yeah, man,
That's it.
that's real. Like,
And that's what this about.
that's what it's always been about. It's always been about. Never been about anything besides
Yeah.
impacting lives.
And Chris, you don't owe me nothing.
Yeah, that was big though.
So
Appreciate you though.
we appreciate you, and I want you to know, and so for those that do not know, I don't even want to talk about it like that right now. But I will say this: when I get DMs all the time, I get messages all the time, right? So what I do is on times where I take a long road trip or something, I go to every single person that has wrote me and I send them a prayer. That's just my thing. You ain't got to do that. I just don't want to approach my creator with the ego like I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I'm doing nothing right now.
I like that.
I'm riding in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be a time where I have a straight hour or 30 minutes to kill.
Right.
Because I'm waiting on Angie to come out. She at Marshall's or Ross. And I be like, yo, bruh, I pray everything you touch turn to gold.
Yeah.
That your worst days are behind you and everything that you want, that you, because if you delight yourself, you can have what you want. Right. I pray that you get it.
Yeah.
That everything you touch turn to gold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bruh, like, what are we doing? Are you really posting to get followers and to big yourself up, or are you self-aware? Are you really aware of a real problem we have in the the North American continent? Okay, there's a problem. It's called selfishness. It's called idolatry. We're idolizing phones instead of the creator. We're idolizing the equipment. This is a great tool, but I cannot wake up every morning and handle my duties with the creator before I get to this machine.
Right.
And so if you're doing that, you're already out of order and you're trying to fix it. All right, that's enough. Man. That's enough. Yeah, bro. Anymore, I'm
Put the Cash App on the screen.
Yeah, I just have one.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah,
well, I just mean I'm done. I'm
yeah.
done.
Oh,
I'm
no,
done.
you good.
Yeah.
You good. And after it's all said and done, it's about execution.
Absolutely.
So lay it back out.
Awareness, acknowledgement,
Yeah.
the willingness to change, and then executing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is the
That's
difference, right?
Yeah.
Executing. You just getting started.
Yep.
Getting started is the execution.
Personal
like
development. And Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, I always say that. If you really Miss Jackson, you know what I'm saying? If you're really Miss Jackson, you stay just starting in your mind.
Oof.
You stay just starting in your mind. I'm not approaching this because I'm too common with Franklin.
Yeah.
I respect him and his power. I respect JC and his power. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, it's tough. It's a tough thing to do, y'all. It's tough to be Michael Jordan and come in first at practice. The sun's not up.
Right.
And then you get with your trainer and you say, are you ready for our first thing for the day? It's the chest pass. It's not easy to approach it like it's your first, what Biggie said, and your last.
I like that.
Because it could be
Either or.
you know what I'm saying? And we know it's not the first, but we gonna act like it's the first time.
Yeah.
We gonna act like we gonna shine, like we gonna come in like we did at JMU. We was like, yo, we had our mics and everything straight. We had our, you know what I'm saying? When we did Department of Corrections, we come in and power them. We prayed before we went out there. So now I'm 10 years in, and we gonna stop that?
Right.
We gonna stop praying?
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? We gonna stop the stuff that worked. You gonna stop that now? Oh, okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah. I was gonna say it.
Good luck with that.
Short lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a synergy, and it's definitely execution.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What you got? Are you adding on to that, or just kind of? Are you good?
Yeah, you didn't say the mouth.
We've been talking for a minute.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't want it to become noise.
I don't want it to become noise because he's given the formula
Yep. Yep.
and we've given the explanation.
Yep.
Go.
Dug through
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.
Go. Listen to me. To each in their lifetime comes a special moment when they're figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered a special thing, unique to their talents, fitted for only their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that, because it could have been their finest hour. Like Winston Churchill, that quote
Yeah.
alone, if you don't do the work,
Yeah.
when that moment comes, you're not going to be ready. So I suggest you put in the work. Do it now. Start today.
Yeah.
You're not too late. Somebody asked me that today. What do you do about with someone you feel like is like they late in the game? I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, you late. I said, what does that mean? Like, oh, I guess that means they're for 45, 50, they're 55. They want to make a change. Let me tell you something, bro. As long as you ain't,
Yeah.
I mean, bro, even if you behind bars.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Detroit Red came out Malcolm X. So I don't even know. I don't even think jail can stop you.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if you have put on your pants one leg at a time like me, because I don't float in them, then you have something to offer.
Yeah.
You have something to offer. Do the personal development. The dream is free. Hustle soul separately, man.
Oh, good stuff, brothers.
We'll see y'all next week.
Absolutely.
Yep.